Okay, hi guys. Bear with me, I am trying to set this up just right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you, you can see right now, norwex egg, norwex chicken, vinegar chicken, wipes eggs, and wipes chicken. So I'm going to do a little experiment for you, and I'm going to show you some really cool things. First thing I want to do is, if you see, I have some protein testers. They have a clear liquid up there and then just a Q-tip. They're sterile Q-tip inside of this tube, and what you do is you take the Q-tip out of the tube and you swab any surface. So what I'm doing right now is I'm swabbing each of my squares. This is not being used. And what I'm looking for is any kind of protein. So protein is anything that has a cell or a nucleus. So that's going to be germs, bacteria. And then you squeeze the bulb to allow the liquid to come down. And if it's green, which you can see is green, green is clean. So we know that we're starting off with a clean surface. Man, it's kind of blurry. Sorry, let me see if I can... shoot. Okay, so it is green. Take my word for it. It looks a little blurry in the camera, but I promise... Oh, there you go. You can see it a little farther away. It's green. It's totally green. Okay, so with this clean one, I'm just going to stick it aside. I just wanted you to know that we're starting out with a clean surface. And then we're going to go from there. So, what we're going to do first is, I guess we'll do egg. I'm going to take this raw egg, and I'm going to just rub my raw egg spoon in each egg spot. Because, you know, when you're making eggs, do you ever crack it? I'm going to add a little more. I felt like I didn't add enough to that. This is my vinegar egg side, and this is my disinfectant wipes egg side. Okay, so there you have it. Eggs are administered into our little project. This is raw chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to rub this piece of raw chicken inside our raw chicken section of each one. Vinegar. A lot of people like to use vinegar. It's a disinfectant. It's natural. And then the Norwex. So you guys obviously know that they are now contaminated. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is take it a little step further. Shoot, I forgot to show you guys. You know what? I haven't put anything in the, on this side yet. So I actually meant to show you. Like, you can't see the germs that I just put on there, but you can't see any kind of luminescent or anything like that. You can see that there's nothing on the boards. And that was one of the reasons of showing you this protein test, was because I wanted you to see that there's nothing glowing. Like, this black light is perfectly black, like no luminescence. So, okay, moving on. Now I'm going to tell you about the glow germ. So the glow germ, it's just a simulated germ. And the reason I'm going to use it is because it's actually fluorescent under black light. And so I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of this glow germ on top of each of the bacteria that I just put on this surface. And by doing that, it's going to allow us to see what this does once we clean it. Doesn't take very much. We just want to be able, oh, there's nothing in there. We just want to be able to see. Sorry, I've never done this before, so. Okay, so you can see that I've sprinkled just a little. Now, the first thing we're going to do is talk about the disinfectant wipes. I particularly have always chosen Clorox. I have used Lysol before, but I was more of a disinfectant snob with Clorox. I just happened to choose those. Something that I never did. I never turned it around. So I'm going to zoom in on this particular thing real fast because I want to show you something. This is a mom fail. Chalk it up to me because, well, that's what it is. If you look right, this is really hard to do. Here. To disinfect. See that? Use to disinfect hard, non-porous surfaces. Wipe surface to be disinfected. Use enough wipes for treated surface to remain visibly wet for 4 minutes. Let the surface dry. For highly soiled surfaces, clean excess dirt first. To remove all allergens, to clean and remove all allergens, you need to wipe it clean and then let it air dry. And then to sanitize or deodorize a hard, non-porous food contacted surface, non-food. So the disinfectant and leaving it wet is for 4 minutes when it has come in contact with some sort of food. For non-food, you need to wipe the surface and use enough wipes for the treated surface to remain visibly wet for 10 seconds. So, my question to you is, have you read the back of your disinfectant wipes? Are you properly disinfecting to remove and kill the bacteria from cold and flu viruses, E. coli, MRSA, Salmonella, Strep? Just wondering. Honestly, I challenge you to read the back of your disinfectant wipe. Not because I want to say I told you so, because let me tell you what, I'm being honest, I did not read that. I didn't read it. I watched the commercials. They showed me to just take it out and wipe it off. I'm good to go. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this disinfectant wipe. Just like I would. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Sorry, forgive me. Is I'm going to go directly down because I want to see if there's a cross-contamination. Shoot, I hope I did that right now. Okay, so that's our wipe. Now I'm going to take some vinegar. Just plain old white vinegar, distilled white vinegar. I'm going to put it on paper towel. Okay, now I'm going to clean my egg and my chicken. Okay. And then here I have my EnviroCloth. I'm going to go ahead and fold it into fours like I've showed you before. I'm going to go ahead and wipe. Oh, oops, I have another side. Silly me. And wipe again. Oops. Forgive me. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is the illuminator of the black light. So the question is the cross-contamination with the wipes on the chicken side, the wipes on the egg side. You can see it right there with the vinegar. Sorry, I didn't realize that I wasn't actually in complete view. Shoot. Hope that doesn't ruin the video. With the norwex side. So, Let me bring you around. Okay, so that's just some extra spilled powder as I was... You can see right there with the vinegar, that's a lot of leftover egg. You can see some cross-contamination going on with the vinegar down there. With the wipes, you can definitely see. I'm wondering if I closed my curtain, if you couldn't see better. I hope that you can see this on the video. But this is the wipes side. And you can certainly see that the cross-contamination of just wiping down from the clean, from the dirty to the clean. That's why I wanted to show you with the black light before. There was absolutely nothing on this board. I cleaned it off real good. So that first side looks like it, the chicken side, it looks like it absorbed up mostly in the paper towel. I think that was the first side I did, but you can definitely see the cross-contamination. So now what I want to show you is this. Let me make sure that I'm in full view though, because I didn't realize I wasn't, and that's not good for a test like this. You want to see it all. Okay. I feel like that's a little better. My phone. Okay. So now what I want to do is I just want to take my Norwex, fold it over, because see I've only used 2 cleaning surfaces, and I want to clean. This is just with one side. Sorry, my tape's coming off. And so is the marker, but you know, welcome to my life. It's all good in the neighborhood. Because we have no more germs on our surface. Betcha. Betcha this is going to come out clean. Okay, so same Norwex. Haven't rinsed it. Only used now my 4 sides, and I have 8 total. Now check out this. What do you see now? Now I have to remind you that this is just using water. My kids, you know, they're going to think this is just a rag, you know, whatever. Okay, I'll rinse it off with water. We're good. They can do this. They can do this and disinfect and clean and remove all signs of bacteria and germs with just water. No chemicals. No smelly vinegar that in this particular study did not work. I didn't have to wait 4 minutes. What's really cool about the EnviroCloth too is that I'm going to rinse it with hot water. I'm going to hang it up to dry. And the silver is going to immediately start working on breaking down all the germs and bacteria that I just absorbed up in it. So now what I want to do is one more study, one more little test. I want to show you, if you can see, I can see the white powder from cleaning the first time. I want to show you that I'm going to wipe this again, but with that dirty side instead of a clean side. I wiped the whole thing, and I want to just show you that we still have no signs of that glow germ, of that bacteria and contamination, because Norwex microfiber, see it all? Can you actually see all those germs? It's on there. It won't cross-contaminate. How about this side? See all that? I just washed this with this cloth. No cross-contamination is going to happen. Look at that. You can see all that powder that I cleaned up. All the germs and bacteria from the eggs and the chicken. It's all in this cloth. And like I said, you just saw me wipe the surface. none of it is going to be left behind. It's going to remove it all. And then what it's also going to do is we're going to take one more of our testers and we're going to rub it all around each and every box. And we're going to just go ahead and see, after putting all that chicken and egg and cross contamination, if we still have a green surface. Look at that. What color is that? Can you see it? It's still green. Because the norwex has removed all of that bacteria. All the germs, all the E. coli, all the salmonella, all the bacteria that comes from eggs and chicken. Yeah, it's not on the surface. It's in my cloth. So I'm going to rinse this cloth with hot water. That's all I do. I wash my cloths once a week. Today's Friday. I throw all my Norwex in the wash. I highly, highly recommend the Norwex laundry soap. And I only say that because these cloths, I know of consultants who've had these cloths for 10 years. If you're taking care of them and you're taking care of your silver, I promise you that these cloths will last you forever. I promise you that. I promise that as you do the things you're supposed to do with this, which is use a detergent that is right for the silver. That's why I highly encourage you to use Norwex, because they have formulated it exactly for this product. You can use other ones. It will not hurt them as long as there's no softeners, fillers, bleaches. You don't want to wash it anything with lint. But other than that, you want to wash them, you want to keep them clean, and they're going to do exactly what you need them to do. You're going to save time, you're going to save money, you're going to become healthier because these germs and things aren't being left behind. I'm telling you, I love them. Love, love, love them. I love that I have 6 children and that all of my children are able to use these products on their own, and I can trust that even if my kid does a really fast swipe, there's going to be a lot of cleaning that's being done on the Norwex's end. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry you didn't see much of my face or any of my face at all, but I felt like it was really important to try to get you right down into the depth of this particular experiment. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to show you and see what you think. Yeah, so enjoy the video and shoot me a message if you have any questions. Have a great day.